Athens wildfire rages as it reignites in the area of the northern suburbs that started 2 days ago. Thousands of people evacuated and hundreds of horses have been evacuated as well in an area that was full of beautiful pine forests, riding clubs, beautiful houses, summer houses, permanent homes, villas, reception centers, and it's still not under control. This is during a time of very bad heat wave in Athens, Greece, and after the pine forests have been harmed by the March blizzard that we had, breaking branches in about a third of the trees from what I observed myself. Now, I took a video of what just happened, the situation about a few minutes ago. In about an hour, the wind will die down. It'll be night time. The firefighting planes will not be running, not be flying, because they don't fly at night. And they'll resume in the morning when the breeze will start picking up again. Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. Okay, this is it's about 7:30 in the evening now in Athens, Greece. This is the sun, but those are not clouds, those are haze, because the fires have again restarted in the area where 2 days ago they were we had billowing wildfire ash clouds. Well, in the morning we had a white cloud. Now it's, as you can see, started again in the area where we had the wildfires 2 days ago, north of Athens, about 20 miles north, in an area which is one of the last beautiful forests of the whole of the Attica area. Now, this mountain is Mount Parnitha. That was once lush and green, full of pine forests, and it's basically gone. They're starting to regrow with little bushes. And also then we have this one here. That mountain there is Mount Pendeli, where the white marble of the Acropolis of Athens was quarried. They still have those quarries after thousands of years. They're still there. White marble being cut there. Well, that was full of beautiful forests, and that's also now barren, trying to restart. And as you can understand, that takes many generations. So this is it. 2 days ago, it was in an area, and it's still in the area, where it was beautiful, lush and green forests, pine forests. They had many riding clubs there. And from what I understand, 285 horses were evacuated to another area of horse ranches and riding clubs. And this, although they lost a lot of animals, but they kept on having horse transport trucks bringing out the horses. Many people lost their houses around the area of Varibobi Square. One of the priest of our church told me that he had gone to a house to do a blessing of the house, and they were housing some of the relatives who have lost their homes. Many homes were burnt there. Thousands of people evacuated, and this is about, I would say this is about what? You know, it's hard to say because the smoke is directed by the wind in one direction, but the fire could be coming closer to us. You know, it depends on, because the wind now is blowing from west to east. So the fire could be closer to us, where the wind is blowing the smoke clouds away from the fire and from us. So if it gets at any point closer to us, we will get a message on our cell phones. A location knows where we are, where we live, and where we are, and it will tell us to move and vacate. I hope that doesn't come to pass, but this is strange because of the fact that they've been, yesterday it was most of the fire was extinguished, but it's up and running again. And one of the people that is in the area, I'm sitting here for days now with my windows closed because it's so hot outside. This is a very hot spell for the Mediterranean, and it's above 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and usually it's a time of the month, the time of the year in August, where we have strong winds. Thank goodness we don't have winds that are that strong, but this is, you can see the trees are not moving because this is a time of day when the wind sort of dies down around 8:30. You see okay, it's breezy. The trees are okay, swaying in the wind, but around in an hour or so there won't be a leaf. There will not be even one leaf moving, because that's what happens. Strange, but when the sun goes down, the wind also dies down. There's not even a breeze. So a lot of people that had left their windows open, everything in their house smells like smoke. That terrible tangy smell of wildfires, and it's on their curtains, in their furniture, in their clothes even. So they have to wash everything. But this is, to me, very unsettling because of the fact that, as you can see, it's just getting stronger. It's just getting stronger. I didn't put up more videos since the early morning because I didn't want to waste your time, but this is not good. And as we know, when we're going to have a nighttime at about an hour and a half, that's when the firefighting planes stop flying. They are there. I have heard them flying across, but they're busy. They've also blocked off areas of the national road heading north, so people have to use either other by roads to get around these fires, which is very difficult. So we'll see what happens. This is it. The fire stretching. It's not as bad as it was 2 days ago when the ash clouds were all over the Attica area. Now they're over the northern suburbs. But hopefully they'll get this extinguished. I don't know what. These things here, okay, they're putting this is just public works over here. They're creating some kind of a water sewage system or something. I don't know what they're doing here. They look like sewage pipes anyway. And they've dug a tunnel and they're putting cables underneath. I don't know. Anyway, but that's bad. I think we have another 8 wildfires throughout Greece. One of them is in Evia, which is very bad. It's near a monastery of Saint David of Evia, Osiu David, 9th century, very, very miraculous saint. We've been for pilgrimages to that monastery many times, but they were told to evacuate, but there are some monks that refuse to evacuate. They want to fight to save their monastery, which was very old, as you can understand. It's about 1,400 years old, and a very special place. You feel the blessing and the peace when you go there to pray. So a lot of people from that area have been evacuated. They've been told there's only one road, basically one main road to get away from that area. That road has been closed off because of the fires all around, and the people have been told to make their way to the sea and swim in the sea, and then the boats would come and take them from the sea and relocate them somewhere else. I don't know where, but that is really frightening. To save your life, you would have to go into the sea, make your way to the sea. If you're above the main road, I don't know how you would do that when you have all these wildfires around you. Make your way to the sea, and you would be picked up by a boat to take you to safety. So that's the situation. And as we know, the same thing is happening in Turkey. We have basically the same climate. One of the fires, though, is near a nuclear thermal plant, which has been, I think it's started up and running this year, basically just above Cyprus in the eastern Mediterranean. And their fire, I don't know if that's extinguished or not, but that's bad news. Can you imagine a fire around a nuclear power plant when people have to be evacuated and there's nobody there, and who's going to be taking care of the plant? I mean, this is outrageously surreal. This is outrageously surreal. And I don't know, at some point we've had some days here where we're almost as cold, as hot as Dubai. And that's not good because, we're turning into, Greece will be turning into an Egypt soon enough. And Germany will be turning into Greece. I mean, I shouldn't laugh, but that's not at all feasible for humanity. As we know, most of the population of the Earth lives in the northern hemisphere, and we've got to do something about protecting our planet. Look, poor Nicholas Tesla must be turning in his grave. I mean, he had so many ideas of free energy, clean energy, and unfortunately, the greedy Morgans and whoever else is not allowing such technology to make it out for us to be using and saving our planet. I don't know. Anyway, I'll leave this for you to contemplate on. I'm praying, of course, that this be put out as fast as possible. They almost put it out, but I don't know. A lot of these are arson. I would say 99.9999999% is arson. There are these wicked people that do this, unfortunately. They get a kick out of this. That's bad. But we also had, the last snowstorm we had back in March was so bad that, and it lasted so many days, that a lot of the heavy snow broke the branches of these pine trees. And when I was taking, just driving around that area, I noticed that a lot of these pine forests had broken branches, even in neighborhoods, beautiful pine trees, broken branches to the point where a third of them were filled with broken branches. And how would you go and get them off? Clean up the forest. It's just not feasible. And obviously these are turning into tinder boxes ready to flare up. And we know that pine trees have a lot of resin in them, and they make good starter firewood for starting a fire. And there's a plane. Can you see it? I don't know. Can you see it? There it is. Okay, that's one of the firefighting planes. Cyprus and Sweden also want to send some to help firefight. Okay, that's one of the Canadair planes. It's red. The color is red and yellow, so it's flying towards the. Obviously. Oh, that's my solar water heater. Okay. Oh, there's another helicopter. Do we get it? Okay, that's flying back to get water. Okay, these are all fighting craft, and they're fighting all day. And they'll stop in about an hour, I think, when the sun goes down. And also the wind stopped, so that's good. I mean, basically the fires don't ravage that much at night because the wind dies down. I remember once I had gone to a fire in the northern suburbs at night. I made my way, even though I'm just terrible. Even though the roads were closed, I knew how to get my car as close to the fire as possible. And I was standing right on top of the embers because they were just little sizzles of charcoal when the night breeze stops. And then the breeze starts up again with the light of day at the same time that the aircraft start their work again. So this is the situation here. Some of my viewers, thank you for your prayers and your thoughts. Please keep safe as well. And we're all one in the body of Christ. Wherever we live, north, south, east, or west, we all love and care for each other. We're all one body and one family. God bless you. Make living saints out of you. Thank you for your support. Please leave your comments. Thank you.